All right, let's talk about scales. A scale is a series of notes that are one step apart. You can see in our example, our A to a B to a C, D, E, F, G, back to an A. They're always one step apart. Just like we mentioned before with the musical alphabet, when you get to a G, the next one goes back to A. It just cycles around. It's only the 7 letters. If we had a D scale, then we're going to start that pattern on the D. And we've got the same series of notes one step at a time. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. So it starts on the same one that it ends. If we had a C scale, it would start on the C, end on the C. A G scale, start on the G, end on the G. A zebra scale, start on a zebra, end on a zebra. Make sense? Cool? Awesome. The D scale on the fingerboard looks like this. You guys have the finger tapes on it, just like the finger tapes on this cello here. A first finger tape, a second finger tape, and a third finger tape. So we're gonna have our fingers spread out, ready to go with first, second, and third. Some instruments have a fourth finger tape a little bit further down. If you have a fourth one, we'll just ignore it for now. 1, 2, 3. If you're a cello, there's no cellos in the classroom right now, but my hand is very spread out because I'm trying to do this like a violin player. Cellos use 1, 3, and 4. We're still going to call this the first finger tape, second finger tape, and third finger tape. So on the board over here, we can see the diagram of what our instruments look like. And we've got our first, second, third finger tapes. Our top 2 strings here are the D and the A. So we're going to be working down the D string, D, E, F sharp, G, jump up to the A string, B, C sharp, D. So it's just 8 notes played one after the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sense? All right, we're going to repeat after me. We're doing the open D, and we're going to play the rhythm ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. Open D. 1, 2, ready, go. Now on that same string, we're going to put our first finger on that first tape, and the sound should go higher. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. Second finger down on the second tape, and you can leave that first finger down or you can lift it up. It doesn't matter. As long as the second finger's down, you get that F sharp. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. You went up a little too high. It didn't sound the same, did it? So second finger on that second tape, still on the D string. Cool. 2, and here we go. Third finger now on that third tape. And if you're a cello player, you shouldn't be looking like this. You should be looking like this. 1, 3, 4. But for the violins, third finger, repeat after me. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. Now to go the next note up, we switch to the open A string. Yep, to the other way, yep, the higher one. 2, and here we go. Cool. First finger down on that one, and this is just the same as the D string now. First finger. Here we go. Second finger's next. This is your C sharp. And remember that C sharp was 3 for the cellos. Third finger, high D, last one. Cool. Cool. When we put that all together, we could do that rhythm on the scale. I'll go all the way up the scale. Next one's open A. First finger. And the last one. Let's try that all together and see what happens. 1, 2, and here we go. First finger. Second finger. Third. Open A. First finger. 2. And the top note. So, when we're coming down a scale, if we're starting with all 3 of our fingers down, all we gotta do is lift a finger at the bottom and our next finger's already down. As we're going up, we really have to make sure we're putting our fingers in the right spot. But if we leave our fingers there as we add the next note, then it's just a matter of peeling those fingers off one at a time. Lift. This is like number 12, lift off. We're lifting those fingers off until we get back to the D string. We have to get all those 3 fingers back onto the D string to get our G in time and in tune. Then a first, and we end up again with no fingers down. Cool? Let's try that. We're gonna all right, coming down the scale. So starting on the A string with all 3 of those fingers down, and one at a time, we're lifting them up. 1, 2, and here we go. Third finger, lift it up to a second finger, lift it up and first, open A, and freeze here. This is the tricky part of coming down. Now you get your fingers set on the D string, and we're coming down from there. So here's the G. This is halfway down. Third finger on the G. 1, 2, and here we go. And a first finger back to open D. Cool, let's try it without that stop in the middle. And let's change the rhythm too, because I'm getting bored with this rhythm. Let's do a pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni pizza. New rhythm on each one. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Then lift. 1 and 2. That's a pepperoni pizza. Each note gets a pepperoni pizza coming down. No stopping after that A string. So you got to get those fingers to move quick. 1, 2, and pepperoni pizza. Second. First finger. Open A. Here's the third finger. And second finger. First finger, and an open D. So when you get to the part in the river of, I think it's Coloña, the first city of second quarter, the things you can do are to play those scales up and down. And it's gonna give you options like pepperoni pizza, peanut butter jelly sandwich. When you get to that and there, your assignment for Colonia to do the eating or resting, trading, whatever it is to play the scale up and back down using one of those rhythms. Cool? Awesome. Do it.